Recorded.
So I've been, as a lot of you know, I've been recording the sermons and posting them on our website and my website, so people can review them, or people that have not been here Saturday, Friday night can see them, and it's basically content. All right, so the last two sermons I gave were pretty heavy. Somebody told me and said you should lighten it up a little bit. And I will tell you, after considering it, it's pretty hard to lighten up a sermon in view of what's going on in the world and to Jews. Having said that, I would submit to you that that is exactly what Jews have been doing for years, if not decades and centuries. We've been making light of things. Some of the best comedians of the 60s, if you were alive then, used to talk. Robert Klein talks about when he was in college, he does this bit. He was doing Shakespeare, and he wanted to do Shylock in Merchant of Venice. And he did it because he wanted to gain sympathy for the Jews. And he gave it that palsy shake, hath not led you eyes to see, hath not led you lips to hear. And he goes, and the students were very receptive. No, get out, Jew. And they ran after him, and he just makes a joke out of it. And that's what we've been doing. We make light of it. And one of the things that comedy does, that making light of things do, is it gives you strength. It puts you above the aggressor. Anybody who's ever read Mad magazine may know Dave Berg, may he rest in peace of blessed memory, who used to write The Lighter Side. And in 1972, 73, he came out with a book called My Friend God. Picture on the cover of, the Leonardo da Vinci photo where he's like touching God, that one, right? That was Leonardo da Vinci, right? Okay. And in it, he makes the comment that the Arabs are an offshoot of Jews, and even today, Arabs offshoot of Jews. Well, at least they keep in touch. That's what gives us our strength, this idea to laugh at ourselves. And again, when you laugh at yourself, it takes what your antagonists, aggressors, enemies, whatever you want to call them, it belittles it because it shows that you are greater than them. It shows that you don't care. It shows that you're not offended, which is a tough thing to do today. It really is. We can make fun of what's going on, how people are treating Jews. And it's a good thing to do because, quite frankly, we've outlasted them. Remember what we said a few weeks ago. Our ancestors wrestled with angels, slew giants, and outlasted empires. And we did it by being strong, by not maybe taking ourselves too seriously. So, the question is, where do we go from here? Being funny, making jokes, it gives us strength, but it also makes us stand up for ourselves. It gives us an identity. Think about that. Because when you have stereotypes and you make fun of those stereotypes, you are basically showing people that you're above it, that their antagonism can't hurt you. Other groups resort to violence. We don't resort to violence, we resort to the law. That new word that they've coined, lawfare. It's a great word. And it's so great that people have taken it and, of course, they've misused it. But you know what? If you've got a bunch of students on a college campus that want to go to class, and you have a bunch of people that are going to prevent them from going to class because they don't like them, don't agree with them, that's illegal. And if the school isn't going to deal with it, well, then we are. It's that simple. And that's what you do by making fun of it. When you see an encampment of people that hate Jews outside a college campus, and they all have a bunch of tents, you can go up to them and say, what, you guys like to copy each other? No individuality? No free expression to get your own tent. You all got to do the same thing. How boring. That's how you minimize and belittle your antagonists, by making those type of jokes. Oh, that's a nice scarf you have around your neck. Oh, by the way, can I borrow it? I feel like I have to sneeze. Now, that may cause some little bit of aggression, but you get my point. And that's how we deal with it. Oh, and by the way, see in court. So, in terms of lightheartedness, we Jews have always found a way to cope with our challenges. When we're being chased around Europe, kicked out of one country or another. We sat down, we wrote. We studied Torah anyway. We found humor in the Talmud, rabbis arguing with each other. We found ways to kind of be light about it. And that's what's kept us going. So in these troubled times, when people are attacking us, antagonizing us, and using social media to oppress us, we can do the same thing. I guess thanks to the algorithms of social media, when I get on my Facebook page, I get all sorts of comedies. Elon Gold, anybody familiar with him? He does a great job of being funny. Michael Rappaport, who is already planning his campaign to unseat the current mayor in New York in 2028. Makes jokes. That's what he is. He's a comedian. But he's serious. He knows how to respond to these people and do it in a way that makes us strong and shows them that we are going to overcome. And that is the best way to handle this. To show people, okay, you can oppress us now and you can try and persecute us, but we're going to win. We're going to overcome you. Just like we read in Psalm 92, even though evil may flourish, their doom is sure to come because Hashem's is the ultimate triumph. And it will be. So in the meantime, and I know this is a lot easier said than done, let's find some joy in life. Maybe it means laughing at ourselves a little bit, but ultimately we're going to respect ourselves because we're going to be here for a long time. We've outlasted the worst oppressors ever to grace this planet, and we're here and they're not. And we've done it by respecting ourselves.